Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? What's going on, world? It's your boy Teno coming to you live, man. Really just to kind of talk to you about what's going on with this Ellis Davis Fieldhouse shooting here at Dallas, Texas. Now, I had looks like I brought it up according to FAA on Channel 5. It was a 15-year-old that was arrested on Sunday, charged with aggravated assault. Looks like he shot an 18-year-old former South Oak Cliff student, and right here at the Ellis Davis Fieldhouse. Also, it was like I believe another person was shot. I haven't confirmed it, but I think so. Also, one of the Dallas ISD police officers was grazed by a bullet fragment. Looks like there are three students or three people that three suspects. Looks like one of the 15-year-old uh, turned himself in. Let's see if I can see what's the name. Let's see if we can what's the name. Looks like yeah, like the 15-year-old turned himself in, and it was like okay, this South Oak Cliff as well was having they ribbon cutting ceremony that day. You know, they opened up their high school, so that's kind of tragic. That's very tragic. Kind of nothing to it. It's a very tragic situation. I'm actually an alumni of South Oak Cliff, so it was unfortunate that it had to happen on that day as well. And the reason why I wanted to speak on it, you know, of course, I could just be making a Facebook post, and of course, I think we all have. But to a degree, I think this is something that we kind of got to put out here to the world and to our people across the country and across the world. I mean, because our youth are up against so much. You know, our black males, our black females, they're up against so much opposition. So I have to ask, like, is this becoming normalized? Now, I was listening to Pastor Mike Smith. He was on TED Talks talking about it, like black murder is normal. And you got to be honest, he kind of hit a nerve because it kind of seems like it is becoming normal. Just last year, I'm from Dallas. Like we had one of the highest murder rates this year, you know, in years. One of my students was murdered, unfortunately. And now this is going on. Like, and this kid is 15 years old, and they just killed the 18-year-old. Some of these kids not even given a fair chance before they losing their lives. And I mean, yeah, everybody saying blame it on the parents, blame it on the parents. Yeah, but the saying was a long time ago. It takes a village to raise a child. So it's not just the parents. It takes the educators, which a lot are falling short, and a lot of school districts are falling short. Just to be honest, it takes the musicians and the entertainment. I mean, there's a lot of negative marketing out there that is actually programming the mind of these kids. Um, and just to be honest, I grew up in the '90s, and I remember I used to listen to No Limit, love No Limit. C Murder, one of my favorite rappers. Used to listen to 8 Ball, MJG, Suave House, Hot Boys, 3 6 Mafia, Too Short, Pop, of course. And I think real quick to get off subject, I think that's why Pop will always be considered the best rapper because he is in depthness and consciousness of what was going on. And a lot of these rappers won't even touch on what's going on. But anyways, but I remember during those times, I kind of did some of my worst things, to be honest. And I ain't saying that the music is what influenced me, but without a lack of a father figure at home too, to kind of correct that. Your mom was there, uncles was there, and grandparents, but sometimes you needed that father to kind of rear you and guide you to kind of help you decipher between entertainment and what's real. Um, so I think that that plays a big part because kids' minds are very impressionable, and the mainstream and the media and marketing they know that. So if I can get you while you're young, I can control you. And so a lot of these kids go out here and ruin their lives while they're young and never get a fair chance. And then by the time they get out, you know, you already know. I got a friend right now, one of my best friends, doing 50 years, and he went to jail when he was 18. Like it's real out here, and these kids don't see it, and they think, "Oh, you old, you older, you don't know what you're talking about." But guys, we have to do something, or our children doom. Um, let's see. So let's see what's they had. Okay, this is another picture. It looks like of the altercation. Some of the people scrambling, trying to seek refuge. But this is, man, this is ridiculous, people. This is ridiculous, family. This is ridiculous. And people will sit on Facebook and Instagram and do whatever, man, and they ain't got time for nothing like this. And this is what we get to. And if it is what we get into, we got to make some type of corrections, because we just kind of going down the drain of, other people moving into our communities and, you know, taking the resources, and some people are extrapolating the resources and taking them other places. And we have to find a way to bounce back from some of the things that affected our community, like the crack epidemic. When are we gonna get over that? When are we gonna rebound from that? We go to every store almost in our neighborhoods, and they ran by people who don't live in the neighborhoods. When are we gonna say, "Hey, man, enough is enough"? But speaking on that, rest in peace to the young lady who passed in Baltimore, who did try to do that, and who life was taken behind trying to do that. So I do understand from people who are kind of weary about coming back to our neighborhoods. But that brings up another point. Like, when are we going to check ourselves as a people? Meaning, these rappers run around, and I'm not knocking, because I rap myself. And I thank God that I wasn't as famous, because some of the stuff that I spoke about in my rap, I wouldn't be proud of putting out. Because like Pac said, you have a lot of blood on your hands. And then you send a lot of people, kids to the grave. They even said it in Menace to Society when he told Kane, he was like, "Kane, make sure they know the way we grew up wasn't right." Pimp said it before he passed. Pimp C said it before he passed. I mean, a lot of stuff that we doing ain't even right. But, we gonna man up and woman up and say, "Man, that ain't right." We just gonna sit there and go with the status quo just because you want to rock out and be clean, and then the next person and kind of make somebody be envious of you. And that ain't even what it's about. I can sit up here and show you in the stock market how to make $5,000-$6,000 a day. You can have all the money you need, and if you did have all the money you need, is that still how you gonna treat people? Is that still how you gonna act? You got all the money you need, and you still gonna turn your nose up at people? That's not right. That's not right. And with our kids and with our family, with our black communities, what we going through is not right. And for us to not have genuine help, man, it's not right. So I just want to put that out there. I listen to these radio stations, and they talk about save the community, but they blurring the same music that's manipulating the minds of our youth, that's destroying the community. I ain't trying to be out here and be preaching and everything, but this is my hood, this is my neighborhood. And like what Dr. Boyce Watkins said, or was it Dr. Clyde Anderson said, they done took the neighbor out the hood, and you just got a straight hood now. And you got people like Willie D and Tariq Nasheed and Boyce and Umar and all these people who doing their part, but we all got to do a part. It takes a conglomeration, and it's a lot of us that can do more. But stop selling for the status quo, and let's do more if we can. I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not out here trying to, but I had to speak on this, trying to save the world. I just had to speak on this, because our youth are our future, and I'm an educator, so it breaks my heart to see this going on in my backyard year after year. So it's 2020, time for a change. Everybody eats. If you want to learn how to stock invest, check some of my other videos. God bless you and your family. Let's get this education correct. Let's start teaching our children the truth, and let's stop doing the same things they do. When I grew up, my mama didn't listen to the same music I listened to. She might have liked Tupac. I don't know. I would never know, because she wouldn't jam it around me. Let's kind of start separating that. Stop trying to make your kid your best friend and all that. Let's be adults, because at the end of the day, your kids ain't gonna come through and pay them bills. They your best friend. They not gonna be able to do that for you. So let's put that back in perspective, man. Let's love one another. Look out for your brother, man. Worldwide, not just in Oak Cliff and Dallas, Texas, but worldwide, man. We can do this. Everybody eats 2020. Peace.